What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Darian and I'm back with another video. So today, man, we are about to be doing a Pizza Hut mukbang. And today, Bing picked the pizza out. He's been asking me for pizza for what, like 2 weeks now? Dad, can we order a pizza? Dad, can we order?
Because I know you be tired of driving everywhere, like, yeah.
Be driving everywhere we go, we be moving. So now you finally got your pizza today. So let's open up and see what it looks like. Ooh. Thin crust meat lovers, guys. That's the thin crust meat lovers, our favorite. So we're gonna turn this bad boy around and we're gonna say our grace real quick and we're just gonna jump right in. Give me the hand, little man. I'm gonna let you do the prayers today. Go ahead.
God, thank you for this great food that we're about to enjoy. You know, thank you for keeping all of us safe. And
in Jesus' name.
in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you so much. That was beautiful prayer, man. So, I don't know about you guys, but one of our favorite pizzas, well, I know one of my favorite pizzas is thin crust pizza. I'm gonna tell you guys why. You like thick crust? Well, tomorrow, oh no, not tomorrow, I don't make that promise because I don't eat pizza 2 nights in a row. But one of my reasons why I like thin crust pizza is because thin crust, you get full off the actual pizza itself, the meats and cheese and all that, versus the thicker crust pizza. I don't like that thicker crust pizza because I get full off of all that breading. So I'd rather really have the pizza. That pizza is all that too, wing. You hear that noise? Is that a ghost? Guys, as soon as the pizza man knocked at the door, I paid for the pizza, then the dog, she wants to bark. Cause she smelled the pizza. No pizza tonight, man. So today, in this video, we're not gonna make this a very long video. We just wanna talk about like, well, Darian, school and stuff. I wanna just talk to him about like, which one of your favorite subjects in school? Like, what's one of your favorite subjects and what's one of the subjects that you don't like as well? And why?
I love math. And reading. Sometimes I just don't like it, but you know, still gotta do it to get better.
I think math is a lot of people's favorite subject. Mine was reading and spelling. And I used to remember, I used to be so good with spelling. Do you guys ever do spelling bees in school? You ever win them?
Well, we barely do spelling bees like that.
I could already hear you.
We barely do spelling bees like that.
Oh, well. So, but y'all have done spelling bees before. So math.
I don't even remember when.
I can hardly hear you, baby. His voice is so soft, you can hardly even hear what he's saying.
It's deep. Well, short. Alright, here we go. I couldn't remember when we did spelling bee, but I knew we did spelling bee. I just couldn't remember when we did it. I knew it was cool, but you know.
What was one of the longest words? What is that noise? Isn't that something, guys? On Wednesdays, it's hard to film during the daytime because they're cutting grass. And here it is Thursday night, pretty late too, and now they're out there doing something. That's kind of odd. So what's one of the longest words that you had to spell in school?
I don't even remember. But out of school, the longest word I had to spell was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You had to spell that. Bang.
That's when I was out of school.
Y'all hear that? So Bang says the longest word he had to spell out of school was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Say it 5 times real fast.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Can't do it. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Forget it. Okay.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
You know one of the longest words that I picked up on when I was in school was the word communication. And then we had another long word, Mississippi. So spelling was one of my favorite ones. Math was one of my favorite subjects until I got into algebra. X times Z equals Y. Do you like algebra?
Nope.
Why not?
Nope.
Why not?
To be honest, I really don't even know why.
So you don't like algebra, but you can't tell me why. Is it because the arithmetic has letters in it? Or just that you don't focus hard enough on trying to figure out why? Because you can like something if you learn it. If you don't learn something, then you would dislike it because, and in all honesty, it's because you have to learn it. Okay, let me ask this. What about reading? Do you like reading?
No, but it's good for me though.
Of course it's good for you. What about science?
Yeah.
So what's one of the most things that you miss about being in school? Like, do you miss like your friends more? Or do you have like a favorite teacher that you miss? Because everybody has a favorite teacher. I know I did. I actually, did you know your dad had a crush on this teacher? No. When I was in middle school, come on guys, I know out there someone watching this video that had a crush on their school teacher. When I was in middle school, I went to Lakeside Middle School in Fort Wayne. My middle school teacher name was Tony Pretzels. Yes, I know that's a funny name, Tony, but she's Italian. She was Italian, and I had a crush on her when I was in school. So you trying to tell, he side-eyed me. So you trying to tell me you ain't never had a crush on a school teacher?
Never in my life.
Not even Miss Sebastian.
Miss Sebastian, she was the most funnest teacher in 5th grade. I don't want to hear it. She was the most funnest teacher in 5th grade. We all was having a blast, you know.
No, you're in middle school now, right?
Yep.
What grade you in?
6, about to go to the 7.
You guys, I got a report from his mom about 3 weeks ago that Darian did pass on to the 7th grade. So this year he will be a 7th grader, and this will be his 2nd year in middle school. That is awesome. So 7th grade, then 8th grade, then 9th grade. When you get to 9th grade, you only have 3 years of school left. So Dad kind of jumped all over the place. I was asking you guys, what do you miss the most about school? Your friends, your school teacher, recess, or the lunch they have? Like, what's your favorite thing that you miss about school?
I miss my friends a lot in school.
You miss your friends a lot?
I really do. But the teacher that I miss was Mr. Coomberg because he was a really nice gym teacher.
You miss your gym teacher?
Yeah, kind of. Well, he was a really cool, nice teacher. But last year, my favorite teacher at 5th grade was Miss Sebastian. She was better. She was the best teacher of all time. If we in class being bored, guess what we do? We gotta come on the carpet, we can lay down, do whatever, you know. Turn on the lights, switch off, watch a movie.
Oh, you used to like watching the movies?
She just put on a really scary movie. It was terrifying.
Guys, I remember one time, it was last year, I had actually went to Fort Wayne, and whenever I went to Fort Wayne, I always told Darian's mom, don't never tell him I'm coming. And I went up to a school to surprise him like on 3 different occasions when I went to Indiana. And those videos are still on my channel right now today. They'll probably be there for the rest of my YouTube career, where I actually surprised Darian at school. I surprised him in class one time, And I remember going into the classroom, it was completely dark. They didn't even know I was in there. The students were all quiet. They were laying down and they were watching a movie. I can't remember what the name of the movie was, but I remember sitting in the back. He had no idea I was there. I said, oh, in the back. So when the lights came on, I think I came like 15 minutes before the movie was actually over because it was almost their lunchtime. And I remember when they turned the lights on and everybody was going back to their seats, Darian turned around and looked and seen me. He was like, oh my God. Yeah, I mean, he just lost it. There was another time I stuck up on him when they came into the cafeteria and I was sitting on the stage in the cafeteria. And he was so embarrassed because everybody at the school knew who I was, the school teachers, the students. Darian had no idea I was there. So
let me tell you something, I was not embarrassed.
Yes, you was.
Never.
You
no,
you
never.
was tired?
No, my head was hurt. My teacher could be.
You kept hitting your nerves?
He made me so mad.
What nerves do you have?
All kinds of nerves.
You little bit
Mad.
small, so.
I ain't small, first of all.
Hey, you got nerves. What kind of nerves does your teacher get on?
He be over here this and that, yelling at me, my friend Natalia and Tayon is like, bro, you're like the other people. They be doing slick stuff that you don't be catching them doing.
But you're a kid though. Right or wrong, do you realize, Darian, that a parent may have 2 or 3 children? Mm-hmm. And sometimes as a parent, even if you have both parents in the house, it's hard to get 2 or 3 kids at home to listen to you. So imagine what a teacher goes through when they got a classroom full of kids, 15, 16, 17 kids in the classroom. Now one teacher, him or her, is in there by themselves trying to monitor 17, 18, maybe 19, 20 students at one time. So sometimes the teachers do get frustrated just like we do as parents. And sometimes, even though we want to get our point across to the teacher, we shouldn't talk back. Even though that you didn't do it, and you know that the other student might have did it, you still shouldn't talk back, because even if you're trying to defend yourself and say, but I didn't better, you're still being kind of insubordinate to an adult figure. So, you know, teachers are like nurses. They're like angels, okay? They are. Don't give me that look. Teachers are like angels. They're just like nurses and doctors. They are real angels. Like, they don't make a heck of a lot of money. I don't think teachers make a lot of money, no offense to the teachers. A lot of teachers do this because they have a passion for wanting to teach children. And a lot of them really don't do it for the money. A lot of them do it because it's their passion. You know, so that's the thing about that. So I remember a situation Darian had a while back where we was talking and he was upset. His mom called him, said he got in trouble at school. And Darian was like, the teacher was really rude to him.
He was. If you would see how mad I was at home, you just can really got your eyes.
Yeah, but sometimes things isn't always what it appears. And then, even as school teachers, they smile at school and they're real bubbly, but sometimes they have personal things going on in their life too that you're too young to understand. But I will tell you this, one of my favorite things in school was gym. My gym teacher name was Mr. McMahon. Seriously.
You went to Prince Charming?
No, I went to Lakeside Middle School. And my gym teacher name was Mr. McMahon. And to me back then, he was like the tallest guy in the world, because he was like 6 foot something. And back then, I'm like Bing size. So he was like a giant to me. And I remember he used to have us like, what do you call it, things like the ropes hang down from the gym, they got the knots in it, and you gotta try to climb up, and you gotta try to beat the other person to climb the highest, and then your arms get tired, you fall back down the mat. So I remember he was trying to teach us how to do that. He used to climb up the rope real fast. I used to try it, but I could never ever do it. It was called like pulling your own body weight. You guys know what I'm talking about? Comment down below. They're like the long ropes with the knots, and you gotta like pull yourself up on them, they swing. So, do y'all ever play like dodgeball in school? Now, that right there is always gonna be a classic game, dodgeball. Is it still like a little red ball?
Yeah, but we used to play dodgeball, catch and fly. Do I play dodgeball in it too? all that, people start throwing the balls. You know, they ain't had any more balls on their side, so I was like, oh, I bet we all gonna throw that. We gonna throw bullets. So I threw it so hard, I aimed for the dude thingamajigger. And it hurt so bad.
This thingamajigger. Boy, you gonna get a whooping. Give me your hand. I always do that. Like I'm spanking. I grab his hand and I'll be hitting my hand like this. And I'll stop looking at him like, why you ain't crying? Where your tears at? And I'll be like, but I'm actually smacking my own hand. Is that piece of good? Is that piece of good? Is that piece of good? So the big question is, guys, what happens in August if school does not let the students come back in school? What happens in August? So, so let me ask you this. Do you think, now next month is August, right? Because this is July, today is July 2nd or 3rd. So school normally starts back in August. Guys, comment down below what day school start back in August in your state. I think in the state of Indiana, it starts back like August 5th or 6th. But what happens if school doesn't start back in August? Do the kids stay at home and do e-learning or online courses? Or how does that work? It's almost scary, man, because I think like since the COVID's been going on, school is out, there's gotta be more hard on the parents now as far as, because the parents still have to go to work and
we got other siblings, like brothers and sisters out.
Yes. But the thing is like what happens when the kids are at home now and the parents still gotta work? It's like, do they have to pay more daycare or do they get more assistance with the daycare? Because the parents still have to go to work and there's still daycare. I remember Darian daycare, I was paying like 120 bucks a week for his daycare, faithfully. I paid it right out of my pocket every week. Even after me and his mom divorced, I still, every week I cashed out her the money to pay daycare because I didn't want her paying that portion of it. I took over the daycare, even though I was out of the house, I still paid it. But it's like, what happens now when school doesn't start back? That means that the parents have to buy more food now because the kids are at home a lot more. The bill's gonna be a lot higher. It's just crazy. So I'm really praying for a turnaround so our kids can return back to school. Because it's like, this boy is silly. I know.
If we go back to school, you already know what the teacher's gonna be on. Do this, do that, do this, do that. This and that, this and this, this and that. When you never do anything, let's say that you just sit here and do no work, right? Okay. And then somebody over here, Bob, you touching you and all that. Do all that little touching you and all that.
I can't quit hitting me.
Do that little touching and all that.
He's trying to slickly hit me, y'all.
No. Well, people in school, let's say that you do this. Do no work. The person just SpongeBob slap you, whatever it's
called. That's what he's doing. He's trying to low-key hit me and get away with it. I'm not. You think you slick, don't you?
But you know.
He's trying to be funny.
But they be over here doing this little hitting you and all that little. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? When you turn around and say, can you please stop doing that? This is you. Why are you talking? He just hit me. Go outside.
Go outside? What, stand like the hallway or something?
Yes, I be like, he hit me. He just hit me like.
Okay, I done told you quit hitting me, didn't I? Hey, just think though, Bing. Imagine if school did start back though. Everybody in the school be walking around with face masks. It's like, how would people be able to understand the teacher understand the students? It would just be crazy because you gotta think about it. Once everybody get in the cafeteria, I've been inside this cafeteria before, and there'd be a lot of students in the cafeteria at one time. Imagine that, and everybody has to take their face masks off just to eat their food and to drink their milk or they healthy juice or whatever it is. I mean, it's, I just pray that things turn around, man, because, I know our babies need to be back in school. Some of them may not agree, some of them may be enjoying the vacation. But it's like, when you want something and you get it, basically like when I was working, I'm like, man, I can't wait to vacation. we can't take our vacation until the month of June or July every year, summer shutdown. But then when we get it, I think before I quit my last job, I accumulated 4 weeks vacation of 14 years of working at the same company. And it was like, when I got the vacation, I took all 4 weeks at one time, and I'm just sitting there like, man, why did I take all that time off? So it's like with the kids, it's the same way. It's like, man, they want to be out of school, they can't wait till the weekend come. Friday, yes, our last day. But now I know a lot of the kids is just sitting at home, just bored. Like, you know, a lot of parents is not going to let their kids out of the house, even though the quarantine is not as strict in some states as it is in other states. But it's just crazy.
But even though they can't let us out of our house, even though, you know, my stepbrothers and all that, JD Samar, they come over, we can't go outside. Hey, we just hang out inside. We play Call of Duty, Fortnite, Left 4 Dead. You know, we just be having a blast, you know. And
guys, we had a routine, like me and Darian and them, we go to the library every single Monday, no matter what.
No, it was Tuesday.
Tuesday, I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. It was Tuesday. We went to the library every single Tuesday, no matter what. Thursday, we went to the gym. On the weekend, we went to the lake. Like, we chose the lake to go to on the weekend, or we chose a river. But I mean, like, we had the schedule. We did not miss a day of going to the library. I mean, ever. I mean, they would go down there to read books. They would just go to the library because it was something to do. So it's like, yeah, computers. So it's like now, people didn't believe what I was saying a while back as far as this being a new way of life for us, guys. This is facts. This is a new way of life for us now. I mean, people thinking that this is gonna go away. It's not, guys. This is gonna be a new way of life for us right now for a long time. We don't know. I think a while, like 2 or 3 months ago, somebody was saying that kids may not go back to school until 2021. And somebody actually had sent me that screenshot where there was an article that said that, but I didn't believe it. But now, guys, I'm starting to believe a lot of stuff they're saying because our kids are our future. We know that they're not gonna put our kids at risk by opening those school doors, you know, but I do pray for a miracle to come, man, because right now with the kids being our future and they're unable to go to school, it makes it really hard because they have a lot of time on their hand now. And I'm thinking, like, if they don't go back to school in August, what I'm going to do personally, if Darian mom extends his summer break in Houston with me and let him stay for like an extra couple weeks or an extra month or whatever, I'm going to start going online myself and getting his courses off, or having his mom to email me some of his courses so we can continue to keep him brushed up on his math, his social studies, his English, and his reading. Because like Darian had the same problem I had when I was this age, and I'm not trying to out my baby or nothing, but I had a reading comprehension problem, which basically means I could read something, but I wouldn't actually comprehend it. I would read like a paragraph, and they would say answer A, B, or C. And I would have to go back and read that paragraph 2 or 3 times, you know, just to be able to comprehend it. And if you don't stay brushed up on that stuff, you would actually lose focus, and it would be that much harder to come back in. It's like going to the gym and working out, and then you stop working out for a month. It's hard to get back into it. And I don't want him saying, like, I don't want to walk up to Darian one day and I say, Darian, what's 2 plus 2? And he turn around and say, 22.
Heck no.
Or I'll say, what's 1 plus 1? And he'd be like, 11, Dad.
1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6.
12 plus 12.
24.
12 times 12.
144. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
Listen, we're gonna end this video off, man. We wanna just tell you guys have a wonderful, blessed, amazing Friday. We wanted to just make this short, quick video for you tonight. I did say the video wasn't gonna be that long. I'm sorry, it went a little bit longer than we thought it would. But we will see you guys in the video, man. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed, and safe weekend. Until next time, I'm Damian Cryer.
And I'm Darian Cryer.
And we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.